medicinal. Your whole game made up niggas fictional. How much a nigga making, your bitch you know. Try to run down, the switch will blow.
It's been a long time coming, but I knew the show was gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. And guess what, man? Guess who's back in the building, man? The high-class individuals.
Yes,
I go by the
sir.
name of Rich Kid Kevo. This is my co-host.
Q Franco.
Yeah, man. And we got a special guest today, man. On my birthday as well, man. The man got me working on my birthday, man. Can I get a happy birthday, cuz?
Happy birthday.
Happy
Man,
birthday, fool.
back in the game, back in the building. We got Zodrey Pickens. Let's go.
Oh, trying
Man,
to
that
knock
was
the
very
pillow
dry.
off. The
Nah,
pillow was
Zodrey.
happy too.
Show them people how you was sitting before the camera started rolling.
This dude, man, come on, man. Dude, like I said, man, it's granddaddy, like, you know.
Zoom in on this man.
This is granddaddy, man. It's granddaddy style, you know, yeah.
You was giving praying mantis, brother.
Yeah.
No.
See, y'all ain't tall enough to sit like this. You know, so I'm comfortable, you know, relax,
I
you
ain't
know.
gonna even try it. I checked it until I get on the diet. Anyway, now check this out, Zodrey. I was floating around early in the morning one day, and I was flipping through, channels. I watch my I love WGN. They kind of funny in the morning, but I seen something on Fox where you back in the media, bro. Like, you back in the media. I don't know if it's for the right reasons, but you could take a negative situation and put it into a positive. So, man, what the hell, man? I seen something. It looked like they put a hole in your wall the size of Shawshank Redemption. What was that about, man? And let us know, man. How did that even start, bro? What do you think going on?
Man, so when it happened, man, I was out of the country. I was on a cruise, like a 7-10 day cruise. Mm-hmm. So, when you out of the country, I want my phone bill to get high.
Yeah.
So I got a text message from one of my employees saying, hey, they walked in and there was a hole in the wall. I'm like, what? So I was able to still look at the video footage and everything like that. And I couldn't call nobody because I'm out of the country. So I was just texting, trying to stay focused on my trip. And, man, I just contacted my partner and told him, and my best friend that does like drywall and stuff. So they end up fixing it ASAP. So what they did was, it was empty spot next to my location. So they went through that way.
Gotcha.
And they went through the wall. So they knocked the hole in the wall like they was trying to steal money or something. Money, drugs, like, y'all do all that for some games?
And this the second time your store been broken into, right?
Yeah, but the first one, at least they went through the front door. They was in there probably for like, that's a minute and a half, 2 minutes. You get what I'm saying? Right. This person bust a hole through the wall, and they didn't come inside really. So when you look at the video, you see them just grabbing. So imagine me coming in here, but I'm going through the wall.
So all you saw
I'm
was
grabbing
hand.
stuff, hands,
Damn.
grabbing back and forth. You get what I'm saying? So the alarm didn't go off because it was through the wall. So that's why I didn't know what happened to the next day. So they ended up taking all my systems and everything like that. But with God help, they ain't borrowed nothing in the front. They couldn't, because as soon as they would open that door, whoop, whoop, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's that's what happened, man. So it happened like at the end of May, and it took me time to process, because when it happened, it took me time to think about, do I want to keep this store open? It ain't making no money.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And other things happened too, because they tried to break in there again a week before I posted it. They yanked the back door, and that woo 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 woo, that long, because I end up getting way more, because I have camera and stuff. So now I got sensors on everything now, the walls, the roof. So as soon as you do anything, woo woo woo, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what happened.
I got a quick question. Why do you think that these people are targeting you? Do you feel like you're a target? Do you feel like the community just don't have enough going on with it?
Well, where are you located at, first of all? You don't have to give the exact address. Let me sit like you when I ask this question.
Hey, you gonna hurt your legs by trying to sit like me, bro. You gotta, hey.
Get me, cameraman. Get my angles, man. Where are you located?
Actually, I'm on 7757 South Cicero, so I'm in Chicago, across the street from Burbank. So it's not a bad area. It's you gotta understand, it's always gonna be good people, bad people, no matter what.
For sure.
You know, they always hit GameStops. They always, you know, people aren't going to get targeted. So I don't think it's something personally against me. I just think in life that people, you're gonna have the Steves, you're gonna have, because think about it, if everybody was perfect, no sin, right, wouldn't be no need for police officers. They won't have a job. You get what I'm saying? Because there's no wrong being done. So what do we need police officers? Because there's no wrong. So it's gonna always be something negative happen, always. So I just feel like this was God allowed that to happen because he probably felt that I was gonna tap out and just close the store anyway. So he was like, you know what? Let me allow this to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I can tell you that he wanted to test and see how was I going to respond when it happened. Because me, when they broke in my store the first time, I was sitting outside for like 2 months, every day, every night, going to sitting out there. You know what I'm saying? So knew me like, I looked at it different. I was way more at peace. Like, God, what are you up to? So instead of me watching him, like, what are you up to?
I got a quick question. In the interview on Fox, you said that you had people that kind of help you. Like you got like people that you mentor.
So not a lot, a few, right? But I don't want to blame anyone. Okay, right. I'm just thinking like, okay, what if, you get what I'm saying? So sometimes say if you like, hey, I want you to mentor my son, okay?
Right.
And I'm like, oh, I want you to mentor my daughter. And I'm pouring into you. I'm talking to you about credit. I'm talking to you about life insurance. I'm talking to you about all these different things, right? Mm-hmm. And I'll pay you just to help you out. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's what I mean. So it wasn't a lot, but in the past, I have mentored, you know, a few people and everything like that.
And these kids?
Yes. So probably from ages like maybe 17 and like 21, 22, you know. So
your store sells video games?
Yeah, sell video games. And I also do like HDMI repairs. So that's one of my top sellers, fixing HDMIs, because Sony didn't really do a good job on when they put the HDMI on the back of the system. So I repair a lot of those systems.
So we got a question. This happened to you before, someone breaking in your store, right? Now the second time it happens, I think you were thinking about throwing in the towel, as anybody pretty much would, maybe. But the question is, if the business isn't really that lucrative, then why are you still giving life to that?
Because I think it's a bigger purpose. You get what I'm saying? So honestly, I'm not making that much money in there because I make enough because it keeps employment in for people that. So my employees make more money than me because, you know, they're there. They're building around us, so I gotta see the future, not now, because they're about to build something called Jack in the Box across the street. So hopefully that'll bring revenue. And in our culture, a lot of African Americans are not trusted. You know, they always think we negative all the time, right? So if you have businesses, it makes me more credible. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm telling you I do life insurance and I say, hey, or I'm doing credit repair, and they say, what else do you do? Well, I have a video game store on 77th and Cicero. I have a puppy salon on 51st and Cornell. I have the other puppy salon in Tinley Park, another one on 79th. Oh, my God. Let's get started. Mm-hmm. Come talk to the whole family. So now it brings comfort because this guy, even though everybody judges people no matter what, black, white, Chinese, it doesn't matter. So since I think all African Americans, not me, are bad, this guy is not bad because he can be bad because I can go down and ride down on him or something. You get what I'm saying? Right. I can meet him at T-Mobile. I can meet him Tuesday at the video game store. So I do it just to, I have to, man. Sort of like how sometimes women, not all, but when they got their body looking good, it brings attention, easy attention. Question, yeah. So if I have businesses and things like that, I want to see, God, how can I bring the positive attention instead of using the Maserati, the Ferrari, and cash? So I have to be different. So I have to have a physical business. And that's why I do it. So it's not negative. I'm negative now from that break-in. You know, I always balanced out at the end of the year. I always profited enough just to pay the bills, pay the employees. So it's not as bad because I always hear on YouTube and my mentor say, Zodrey, you got to stay around for 5 or 6 years. Then you'll see profit. So I'm trying to stay strong for that 4 or 5 year mark. Right. And hopefully it'll be my breakthrough.
Now, we ain't talked to you in a long time, bro. It's been a minute, about a year. How has everything been before the break in? Just smooth sailing? Was there some struggles along the way?
I mean, I can't say struggles. You know, the video game store has not really been a lot of profit because people don't play games like that. If you don't know that I'm there, think about it. If you post on social media, not you, say, hey, I want a PlayStation, where do I go? They're not going to say go to back in the game. They're going to say go to Target. They're going to say go to Walmart. They're not going to say go see Zodrey. You get what I'm saying? So the goal is to let people know I'm there. You get what I'm saying? Because I can help a person. If they need a video game, I can sell them a video game for $100. I'm affordable.
Right.
I have the power to say, okay, how much you got? That game is $20, give me $15. Even though I don't do it a lot, but I have the power to do that. Walmart is not about to do that. Best Buy, they're not. If you don't have this $19, bye, get out of my store. You get what I'm saying? So it gives me power to help people that's really trying to buy video games or fix their games.
Now, another question. How does this news stuff work? Does the actual individual who get victimized, do they go to the news, or do the news kind of find you?
Well, first of all, did the news reach out? What has that been like since the break-in? Has it been love? Who's been reaching out?
So how it happens is when I made that post, the post went crazy again. And my intentions was not for it to reach the news. My intentions was to reach my followers, to show people that it's not easy being a business owner. This is what I go through. So my intention was never for it to get to Chicago Media Takeout or Fox, right? So what happened was I was on the phone with one of my partners and my Instagram rang, and it was Tia Ewing. She called me, who is this? So
ooh. Go ahead, bro.
Lord, take the wheel from this dude. She reached out. She's like, "Hey, Zodrey, how are you doing?" I'm doing amazing. She was, oh my gosh, so loving. Thick. She was so kind. Boys, be quiet. So she was so sweet to me. She was like, "Hey, Zodrey, I heard what happened. Are you available in like an hour?" I'm like, an hour? I'm like, wait a minute. I'm laying here. My daughter right here. And I said, my hair, that's why you see that Bulls cap on my head. You know what I'm saying? So my hair was all jacked up. She was like, hey, can you do it? And I was like, most definitely. I came out. She came out with the recorder. And it was cool. So she reached out to me. It was another carrier that reached out to me, but it wasn't like Tia. They was just basically like, I feel like I was being investigated. It was weird. Like, hey, do you have police reports? And it was doing too much. Because I never put it out for attention.
Right.
I put it out so I can show people that you think my life is sweet, but it's not. You get what I'm saying? Sure. And that's what happened. But she was real cool. She was really, really nice, man. And I just want to tell her thank you for just reaching out to me and everything like that. So she was a sweetheart.
Hey, Tia. How you doing?
That's cool.
My name is Quentin.
This fool.
Nah, that's cool.
This boy is a fool.
So have like and I'm not no investigator, but has business picked up like naturally? Just like, have you seen support from the community?
Good repairs, yes. People coming in, so my goal is to get is more repairs and everything like that, but a little bit. I just got to continuously promote. When you plant a seed, the seed doesn't grow overnight. So it just continues to promote, and hopefully people share my page or my business more,
Another question, man. For anybody who wants to start a business, and I could probably asked you this the first time we ever linked up and did something. For anybody who want to start a business, bro, will you let them know, like, this ain't that? Like, I got, 2 businesses or whatever, man. Would you please let these people know, like, man, nothing happens overnight. It's not going to fall in your lap. You got to really hustle to get what you want, man. Like, I think that people just hear and probably hear themselves talking like, I'm about to start a business. You're about to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Something that Zodrey's going through is your average person don't even go through it. It's just a lot of businesses fail before they can even get to a point of somebody even breaking into their store. They don't even have a store for them to break into. A lot of these people, and now I'm finna go to preaching because it's Sunday anyway, but a lot of these people let they 10 little people that they know, which is probably their auntie, their brother, their cousin, discourage them. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that this man has put businesses into the universe and is moving on it, I'm going to give you a round of applause on that as well. But I just want the average person to know, like, this ain't that, man. Like, business is real, man. So I just don't like when people come into my inbox, like trying to do work with me and they really ain't about that and they think I'm about to do all the work and it's put in their lap. But that's just my opinion on it, cuz. If somebody feels something different, please just say.
So honestly, first off, people, keep your job. Keep your job. Stop letting people social media send you off and tell you to be your own boss because you're not ready. You're not ready. Especially if your credit jacked up, that means that you have a spending problem.
Mm-hmm.
Or that means you have a money problem. So you can't even afford to have a business.
Mm-hmm.
You can't afford to pay taxes. You can't afford to pay that light bill because it's not. If you have a business, it's not the same tier. Your light bill is higher. Your water bill is higher. Your internet bill is higher. You get what I'm saying? You have employees, so they don't care. I know the store got broken into, so what? I need my money. You get what I'm saying? The landlord don't care. Hey, I understand what happened, but the rent's due on the first. You get what I'm saying? And if your credit's tied to it, you walk away. Guess what? You think it's sweet. Now you in a lease, 3 or 4 year lease. Okay, you're gonna pay us $50,000 to get out this lease. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people think it. I think the pandemic sent a lot of people off with those pop-up shops. Everybody think that you have a business. Selling peanuts is not a business. Yeah. Selling socks off of
Selling
Amazon is not a business.
House.
You get what I'm saying? So,
yeah, but no discredit to them because you had a lot of people that had the PPPs
There's
that was blowing it.
Let me keep it real though. A lot of people mistake hobbies for business, right? So I'm not discrediting anyone. What I'm telling you is, take that sock business and then put it into a store. You're gonna see how hard it's gonna be.
Absolutely.
Because now you have the building now. Now you have to pay the employees. Now you have to pay the light bill, the gas bill. You get what I'm saying? So now the little money that you were making, it's negative. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with having a business or a hobby, but you got to use wisdom behind it. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Why would you quit your job? I'm about to quit my job just to sell corn. You would competition with Walmart, Target, these stores. You're going to get ate alive. You get what I'm saying? You got to drive around, dropping off corn. You get what I'm saying? So
but it's like, better to start though, right? Than just to sit back and do nothing or.
You're right, but be wise about what kind of business you start. Sure. You get what I'm saying? Because if it's like on this strip, 10 different, the same business on this strip, the same thing, right? It's going to be harder for you.
Right.
So if you go to a pop-up shop event and everybody's selling T-shirts, it's going to be hard. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, make sure the business that you're picking is something somebody wants. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people sell things because I took my son one time to a pop-up shop, right? My son looked around. He was like, Daddy, I feel like I'm at a garage sale. And I'm laughing. I'm like, this little boy, he said, Daddy, they got those shoes on Amazon for $8. Why would I get her $25? So if a 14-year-old, 13-year-old kid say, I can buy that cheaper, Daddy, why would I get her $15 for some nachos?
Right.
Let's go to
everybody not your kids though, but I see where you coming from. But you got people out there that are uneducated and don't know that same shoe or sock is on Amazon and may spend that $25.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not. A lot of people that I know that do, it's hard. It's tough.
I get
so that's why
sure.
I said in the beginning, keep your job.
Yeah, ain't no question.
Because we're not talking about. So imagine me telling about to quit my job to sell cups. To sell cups, right?
Yeah.
Why would I buy the cups from you that I can go to Costco? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So at the end of the day, now, I got sick now. Oh my God. My health insurance is extra $2,000 a month now. Because health insurance is expensive if you quit your job. Because I was about to quit my job. You get what I'm saying? So they don't talk to us about health insurance. That stuff is not cheap. It's expensive. You got me, my wife, my 2 kids, like $1,800 a month for health insurance. You get what I'm saying? So they don't talk to us about this. So my wisdom is, if you're going to, I'm not saying don't, okay? But don't quit your job, all right? Do it on your free time. And then if you start making double and triple what you're making at your job, at least your job is guaranteed. Because the problem in life is people talk down on people who got a job. Oh, you ain't nobody. You work a 9 to 5. You stupid. Okay, if everybody quit their job, so we're going to say everybody go on break. Quit your job. How you going to pump your gas? How you going to pump your gas? You going to break in? Matter of fact, the truck driver ain't going to go to deliver the gas. So if everybody quit, Everybody quit. Then how you gonna buy your product? So at the end of the day, it's level. So there's nothing wrong with working a job. And a lot of people talk down on individuals that's working a job. I work at T-Mobile, right? If I stop working, we all go on break and we just go on strike. How you gonna service your phone? How you gonna buy another phone? You get what I'm saying? So my thing is people talk down on people who work a job more than entrepreneurs.
I'm gonna say this, man. It's a battle between entrepreneurship and people that work a job. An entrepreneur going into a job world, they ain't welcome, because you'll probably tell somebody your dream, like, "Hey, this is what I'm doing," or whatever. They're not, and 8 times out of 10, they're not going to support you because they don't see a way out that job. So why would they support you out of something and still be stuck there? So it's really a war, man. And I don't think that people talk on it enough. Like, entrepreneurs probably don't respect people with a job, because in my opinion, if you have a job, you kind of need to be told what to do in order to get some money. You know what I'm saying? When an entrepreneur, I can get out here and I can make my own way. I can start late, still make the same amount of money that the average person made at that job. So, I mean, and this is the thing, man. Like, people at a job probably want to support an entrepreneur, and friends and family probably don't support entrepreneurs because they're looking at you like, "Hey, we know him. This the same dude who come to work with us every morning. We're not supporting this fairy tale, because if he was really getting it, he wouldn't be here." So in their mind, you lying. That's just the average person. Maybe not everybody. Some people do support, but 8 out of 10 people, bro, when you go into these jobs and you talk that entrepreneur shit with them, they ain't messing with it.
So the first thing is keep your mouth closed.
Right. Definitely.
Why you going to your job talking about your outside job? Go to
Definitely.
your job and work your job.
Definitely.
If you selling cups only, go to your job, man your business, sell cups, and be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in the Bible, when Joseph told his brothers his dream, guess what? They was jealous and they sold him. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
They sold their brother for a few dollars, came back and lied and said, "Hey, Joseph dead." They killed like a sheep or something, and they put blood on his coat. Mm-hmm. And it's father, he's dead. You get what I'm saying? So you got to be quiet. You have to go to your job and be quiet. Man your business.
I just wanted to take the time out. Do we have any collection plates? Because this man just started preaching. We don't have collection plates, but we do have communion.
No. We don't say that. He don't need that.
You don't need no communion?
No, I'm okay.
Because you just took it. And this Sunday, everybody, today is my birthday, man. Just get off the topic real quick. Today is my birthday, and we back for the first time. I didn't know, because, you know, me and Q Franco, we took a long-ass break, right?
Just a sabbatical. We back, though.
And we back. But a lot of people was calling like, "Hey, what an episode, y'all still doing a podcast?" I'm like, yo, people calling on my end, people calling on his end. Now, I never would imagine that we start this shit up on my birthday today. So I just want to say,
I tried to do it Friday because he said Friday at first. Remember? You said Friday, and then he switched to his birthday.
This nice facility that we are in actually had a break-in as well. So, I mean, I'm not blaming it Friday on nobody, but if they got to wait on certain equipment to come in, you know. So, and hold on, let me just say this. His store is your store in Burbank, right?
Right.
We kind of further south than Burbank, so we are in the south suburbs or whatever. Matter of fact, let me get y'all some promo. Evian, we in Hazelcrest. This shit just ain't happening in one area. This shit is happening everywhere. So, you know, and shout out to these two black men, because Evian owned by a black man back in the game, you know what I'm saying, black man. So, come on, man, to the community, man, what's up, man? We got to do better. Now, I do want to get back into you saying, don't go into these jobs and say nothing. See, I'm the type of person, I'm sort of an opportunist. So if I go work a job and them people look like money, I'm going to say something.
But you got the discernment. You got to know who to say something to.
Mm-hmm.
If they got attitude problem, they always hating, why would you tell them your dream? It don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So you mind your business. If you got somebody that's like in there, like-minded, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, Kev, bro, I'm starting my own, I'm about to make my own sneaker and things like that.
Right.
You'll know, because in the Bible it talks about judge a fruit by the tree they bear, right? Mm-hmm. If you go outside, you see apple trees, don't expect no oranges. You get what I'm saying? Right. If you go to work and you got somebody, they always complaining, always nagging, always broke, Why tell them your dream? They broke anyway. They ain't got no money anyway to support your dream. They're negative.
Right.
But if you got somebody that's saying, man, eventually, man, my dream is this, man. I'm about to go back to school. I'm about to start designing my own glasses. That's who you talk to. You get what I'm saying? Because you said something earlier, right? And you was like, man, I took a break because I had to start focusing on my candy business, right?
Right.
And he said I had to go to a different community, right, to sell
Yeah,
my candy.
Definitely.
So when he mentions that community, I know it's gonna be busting because that community, I don't know if you want to mention it,
Yeah.
they support crazy.
Yeah, come
and
on,
if you can
mention
lock
it.
in
I'm tapped in with the Muslim community.
Muslim community. So when they cross my leg for that, right?
Oh man.
So look,
Hold on.
when you tap in with the Muslim community, they support. When you tap in with the Asian community, they support. When you tap in with the Hispanic community, they support. Somebody gonna say on the post, I bet you it was a Mexican that broke in. First off, my wife is Hispanic, and they protect my store. When I got a store on what's a store on 30th and Cicero, when they was breaking in, they wasn't playing. They was standing in front of them stores with AKs, like, hey, I understand what you guys doing, and they was
just talking
chasing a
about
lot of black people away. Come over here if y'all want to.
We were just talking about
And
that.
you're not about to come over here because y'all crazy, but broke down your community. Where they was going, they broke. How you gonna break down Walgreens? Now grandmama can't get her medicine. How you gonna break down Dollar Tree? Dollar Tree? How you gonna break down Family Dollars? Now you got to go shopping Orland, Schaumburg. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, around that time, what you're talking about, Orland Park was turning people around.
Right.
Around that time, they wasn't even going.
Indiana ain't play no games. Indiana put a big brick. You couldn't even drive Indiana. They weren't going. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, what was the purpose of breaking in and destroying all these stores for you to go shop? This is your community, so why tear down your community? They were on the news. Like, they had AKs in front of their business, sitting on the roof and everything. Y'all not about to come break down our community. You get what I'm saying? I was going over there because I'm familiar with, you know what I'm saying, the area. You know, so I know a lot of Hispanics and they cool. But if they ain't know you, I wouldn't do it if I was you. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, his candy's in the Arab community, right? And they gonna show support.
Yeah.
Look at those stores in Orland Park. They got a coffee shop on Orland Park. It's like 150 a night. When I tell you it be crowded, it be crowded. It looks like they're giving away free coffee. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, when it comes to us, that's why I don't like saying black businesses no more. You know, I don't like saying that because the pandemic season is over. Ain't no bank bank don't care if you black owned. You ain't gotta say you black owned. So it's like my whole mindset is different. I got a business and I want to serve everybody. If you black, come shop with me. Because if you think about it, majority of my customers are Hispanic. You get what I'm saying? So it's like we support once every 7 months. When they go on the news, say, okay, it's time to shop at black businesses. Let's boycott Target for 3 days and go support your black businesses for 3 days. And when they get that money, they should be able to live off of 3 days of support.
Well,
Why we can't support?
I'm gonna say this, and I'm sorry to cut you off. One thing that happened to me when that juice craze was out there, and we were doing that sweet tea real hard, which is still in stores. Man, do you know more than 5 people told me like, "Hey, bro, I supported your juice, so I'm hurting right now because you hooked me up with something." Man, nigga, call Pepsi. Nigga, call
I'ma
Minute
close
Maid,
my
nigga.
eyes.
Call the milk company. Call the milkman and see how much money they get. I don't owe your ass nothing.
I'm gonna close my eyes. Wait a minute.
I'm
So they asked you what?
Hey man, we've been supporting this juice for 2 years. Yeah, I'm kind of hurt, man. You got something? You just knowing I got it, cause you feel like you supported me.
But don't you gotta pay for the cartons for the juice,
Man,
right?
come on, man. They
Don't
not
you gotta
thinking that
pay to
deep.
get the juice made, right?
They not thinking
Don't
that
you
deep.
gotta pay the workers at the workers at the factory that makes his juice, cause he ain't at home sitting there making all. He can't. He not a spider. So jobs. So technically, you supply jobs too.
Yeah,
Think about it. So you got workers that sit in this building and they're making the juice and they're making the juice. Then you got other workers that have a job. They go, drive and pick the juice up and drop it off. Now you got other workers that's inside that store that's selling the juice at gas station. You get what I'm saying? So that's how powerful jobs are. We need jobs. If your employee say, man, I ain't not making no juice, forget that. And I'm not driving and dropping it off neither. Now, what's going to go with your business? How's it going?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm told you we cannot discredit the workers because the workers are needed because it's like a circle of life. You get what I'm saying? So most definitely, man, it's I want us to get love with every nationality. And that's crazy. I guarantee you, you're going to get way more support with your candy at now than because they going to make sure you good because you make the candy. What kind of candy you make?
It's a Lao. So a Lao gummy bear, so it's not made with pork, it's beef gelatin. So they can, dim and dab with that all day.
You get what I'm saying? So, in your personal opinion, not discouraging my people, I love everybody. Why do you think you'll get way more support where your candy's at now than putting your candy on 70 knife?
Man, honestly, bro, it goes deep, bro. It goes back into like slavery, bro. Like black community kind of like messed up, bro. But it goes deeper than what we're seeing and what the natural person is seeing, bro. I really don't know, bro. Like I don't know why our community do what we do, bro. Even in the Muslim community, they still have nice cars. They have Benzes, Bentleys, all type of shit. If cuz pull up, you pull up with some dude, they're not gonna ask you like, hey, how did you get that? They're gonna look at their homie and be like, I'm finna take that. You know what I'm saying? Like so the mind frame of the average, I'm sorry, but the average YN is to hurt some shit. So now that probably comes off of the music. Because if you talking about the South suburbs back in 1995, in the mid 90s, Park Forest was like a go-to community. Olympia Fields was a go-to community. Yeah. Richmond Park, all this shit was a go-to community. How did our communities turn into what it's turning into now? Because the music is influencing a lot of this shit, bro. Off back. So instead of you asking this person like, hey, can I work with you? How did you get that? The music telling you to rob, steal, kill. So you want to be like your favorite rapper. The thing about the difference is between the favorite rapper is this. Your favorite rapper going to $1 million mansion, nigga, you going back to this shack. What you gonna say,
look, I think, and I'm just playing devil's advocate because I really don't know. I'm not a YN, even though I look like one. But think about it like this. I think young people are scared of rejection. People are scared of rejection. So this kid come up to you and say, hey, man, how'd you get that? And then you turn a blind eye to him. So instead of that kid even thinking like, man, let me go ask, nah, fuck that. I'm going to go take because of the music. You know what I'm saying? Because of the community that they living in. And I'm not saying that's how they're thinking. I'm not a YN. But I'm just saying maybe that's part of the reason why as well.
What rhetorical question. Let's take a 17-year-old black boy and a 17-year-old Muslim boy. Why would the Muslim boy ask you, can I work with you? How can I get this? And the black boy be like, hey,
community. They're,
right.
Look how the Arabian community is brought up, though. You know what I'm saying?
Even like where you see a lot of women, and I love everybody, but would you see a lot of Arab women bouncing their breasts and shaking their booty on social media?
Community, nope.
How you gonna see that?
Nope.
So you see the difference? It's like, take my black kid. I live in a nice neighborhood, right? Mm-hmm. You know, I live around Indians, Africans, Arab, Caucasians, and my son is like totally different. So he has jealousy when he's around, if I'm having around certain family members because of the way he talk and things like that. So my son is like, even his friends, they all different. Like these little kids, man, they funny. It's like the way that's why you have to put your kids into a better life than you had in the past. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. Like,
so how could the black community be fixed if that's the question? Like, what do you start at?
It's not gonna be fixed. It ain't gonna happen. It's not possible because it's a mindset thing. If you in a room full of 100 people and 99 of them not trying to do nothing in life, 90 of them don't have life insurance. 90 of them credit scores 400. Everybody got the nice shoes on, no Jordans, you know, iPhones, You struggling, you got a 16 Pro Max. Why? Nice outfits. So that mindset is different. That's when the Bible talk about creating me a new mind, right? Mm-hmm. I'm born again. So me, I was born again. You were born again. Mm-hmm. You weren't thinking. So as you got older, you're born again. So
I
at
was
the end
sure
of the
finna
day,
get on your ass like, damn, it was just both of y'all that was born again. But I appreciate that though.
Right.
Go ahead, brother.
You get what I'm saying? So
Go
your
ahead, brother.
mindset in the past, something happened, and you had to, when you had your downfall, right? When you got out of that situation, you were born again, and you had to change your mind. You get what I'm saying? So if you're around a lot of people that mindset is terrible, it's never gonna be the same. Never. It ain't gonna happen. So what you do is you got to get the hell away.
Right.
You move, if you have kids, move into a nice neighborhood that the mindset is different. You get what I'm saying? Like my daughter, like, Daddy, why they draw showing? Why? Because I was messing with my daughter one day where I was gonna see what she gonna say. So I purposely had I have boxes on, but I have shorts under my pants. So I purposely pulled my pants down purposely, right? You saw my shorts. To see what my daughter gonna say, Daddy. Now she walked up, she was like, she grabbed my pants and she pulled them up. Daddy, I don't want to see your butt. You get what I'm saying? Because it's a mindset. Even when my son was little and I took him around the 100, he was like, Daddy, why I look so poor around? Like, why I look so sad around here? Why they grass not cut? Why they got paper all on the ground? Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So if you change, you have to get around like-minded individuals, because that jealousy spirit is crazy. Every time he tell me he's doing something different, I be like, I'm like, for real? You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like my boy just came, he just bought his car was like $100,000. He bought it straight out cash. You get what I'm saying? So I'm excited, like, oh my God, I'm happy for you. You get what I'm saying? So you have to get around like-minded individuals, because we lack financial literacy. We lack life insurance. We lack a lot of stuff. So what I had to do was I had to get around somebody that, if they let you come around them, it's a blessing. So now while I'm around you, I'm going to let you pour into me. You get what I'm saying? Because you're blessed. Because a lot of Arabs, they ain't about to have no conversation with us.
All right, here you go with that bullshit again.
They not. Bro.
You talking about he's blessed. Nigga, what am I? I mean.
Oh, my God.
What? Waiting for it, bro. What?
Can I go in a circle, man? Can I
get this? You better get there, bro. Go ahead. We listening, though. Go ahead, bro.
So, yeah. They decided to do a business with you. Mm-hmm. You know how hard it is to get a conversation with them? They didn't want to speak. Mm-hmm. So you telling me they let you have you know what I'm saying? So you're blessed. Here you go, this dude, man.
I was just waiting, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. You ain't got to see it. We gave you time. It's cool, brother.
This dude. Oh my God.
Talk to him, Zodrey.
No, it's cool, brother.
We need collection plates. We need, at the end of this, we need prayer. Everything.
Here you go. No, y'all ain't on the same level, meaning that he's a father, which not discrediting,
right.
you know, and he's active father in his kid's life. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, at different levels, you know.
But he blessed with a successful podcast.
Right.
You know
that too. Yes, he's blessed. That's what I'm saying. Like he has more. He's going through way more stuff than you going through, because you got them kids. And it's like it's hard for him
we
to.
just going through different stuff.
No. You got kids, and me and you got kids.
But that don't mean he ain't going through a lot of stuff.
Right, but we're going through more stuff because we got more bricks on our back. Me and you, we got more bricks. He can go right now. If I say go to Hawaii for a week, he gone. Yeah, for sure. You like, I don't know, because my son got this, my daughter got this. You get what I'm saying? So it's harder for me and you. So he got more free will and freedom than us. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I commend you and me for staying around, because we can run, we can hide. We ain't got to support these kids. We can go dip. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a lot of guys run away from their kids because it's a lot of work. So at the end of the day, being a father itself is a blessing, man. So at the end of the day, and like you said, what you have in your podcast and what you know, what you went through in the past and transition for something great. The average person that, you know, I don't know if you want me to say what happened in the past, you know.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You know, because you went to jail in the past, right?
Yeah. So
the blessing is his mind had to change. Mm-hmm. So 9 times out of 10, you was going to be back in there, right? But you like, no. First off, I got a why. So I can't do this no more because I got my kids. So I have to create something. So I have to create a legacy. I got to create this podcast, right? So what'll happen is, when you leave this earth around 90 or 100, you know, and you leave this earth.
I like you, Zodrey. Now, go ahead, brother.
Your kids can say, now, I'm going to be sitting in my father's footsteps because he left me with this podcast. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna pass down something to them. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I commend you 1,000%, man. I'm proud of you because the average person that I know to go to jail, they go right back because their mind hasn't changed. So God had turned on the switch, and your mind is different now. So I'm proud of you, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
Now, I got a quick little thing. I think that even if I had, a lot of people may assume, hold on, I'm about to get down to the nitty gritty.
Get out, let's go.
You ain't never heard nothing about no nitty gritty since 1996.
I'm ready for this one.
And watch this. If I had 10 kids right now, I would still do the same thing, the same way. It's all about sacrifice. Do you? Matter of fact, if you don't believe in this, then this conversation gonna go left for real. Do you believe in a sacrifice?
Yes, but what I do believe when it comes to being a father, it's harder for the woman than the guy, because, example, when they broke into my store, right, I was already dealing with some of my son. So we on a cruise boat, right? It ain't even pull off yet. I'm watching my son. I got my daughter with me on the side of me, right? My son said he playing basketball. Somebody passed him the ball. He said, "Daddy, I think I broke my finger." I'm like, wait a minute, we ain't even pull off yet. So my heart race. I go down there, I'm snatch my daughter, she fall down. I'm like, come on, baby. My son's finger, this part went this way, this part went this way. No hospital. So I'm thinking like, oh my God. So he like, Daddy, you gotta pull it. I'm like, pull it, so I pulled it a little bit. We go downstairs, and that little one fee costs $1,000 for them to straighten his finger. So now I'm worried about my son. Then all of a sudden I hear about my story. You get what I'm saying? Then you gotta worry about like kids getting sick. Imagine you got a podcast and you can't come today because Zodrey, I'm sorry, my son's sick, my daughter's sick. So a lot of men don't know the struggles of how the woman have. 9 times out of 10, the woman have to be the one that call off. I see all these celebrities and be like, hey, I got all these kids and my baby mothers, I'm paying for child support and stuff like that. But they ain't at home with these kids all day long.
But that's a sacrifice.
Right, but we don't understand. So their lifestyle is harder. So imagine you and your girl, right? And then y'all split up and she said, you know what, you can keep these kids, right? Your sacrifice is going to be harder because you're adding people's lives onto yours.
Right.
So Monday, basketball practice. Tuesday, swimming practice for your daughter. So 10 kids, brother, you can be a lot of activities alone. So you by yourself, the girl ain't around you. So now, man, I was supposed to do my podcast Monday, but man, my son have. So now you're not living. When you have kids, you're no longer living for you. You're living for them.
Nah, you just utilize your resources. When I was walking to the bathroom, I seen 5 different rooms. You pay. What you do is you go to the owner of this facility and be like, hey, here go an extra $50. I just need them to sit in this room for an hour and 30 minutes.
It's not that easy, brother.
Bro,
Who gonna watch him?
I'm gonna ask Will. They got cameras. We can set it up to where we watching them on the camera.
So what about them baby sick? You gonna snatch
We
the baby
gonna
out when
figure-
they sick?
So I like to.
So
look
now
at
Will's sick now.
Hold on. I like to look at it like this. Let's just say, for instance, I got 10 kids, 5 of them sick.
I ain't having no 10
Right?
kids.
I'm just saying, I got 10 kids, 5 of them sick. Shit, money talks. Find you a local CNA that you know they all over the place, and pay them. Hour and 30 minutes. What's the worst that can happen?
Man,
Well,
bless
just
your
bumper.
ministry. But man,
Just bumper, fuck her, and
Oh,
now she
man.
like what I
Oh,
say
my
wrong,
goodness.
man.
Let's
That's
do it.
real shit. Bumper, fucker. Now
Oh
you got a
my
CNA
God.
in house.
Now, before he done this statement, I was definitely gonna tag Fox News. I don't. So it's gonna be a will is a way, right?
Just
We can
edit this shit
it.
out,
Now
man.
we ain't
There you
editing
go.
nothing. Fuck this. This is raw and uncut. High class individuals. Rich Kid, Kevin. That's Q Franco. This Zodrey. Zodrey. Is there anything else that you would like to say? Get that camera on him.
This dude, he
zoom
threw
in
me
on-
off. I'm gonna look at you.
You married, I'm not, man. Don't let me throw you off, brother. Would you like to say something to the people?
Please look at
Don't listen to him, y'all. Don't go have sex with your CNA, because that's not the issue. Now she pregnant.
You better
All
listen.
right. Man, I just most definitely, you guys, get you some life insurance. Get you some life insurance.
How can they do that, Zodrey? Come on, plug yourself.
So, how many minutes we got?
23.
Oh, well, we good then. We got a lot of time. So, we going to talk about life insurance. So, great. So, you want to ask me a question about life insurance, brother? We gonna use this 20.
How does it even start? Like, why would the average black person want it? We know a lot of black people don't have it, right?
Right.
Why would they want it or need it? Come on, talk to them, Zodrey.
Have anybody in your family passed away?
Yes.
What's the first question they asked when they passed away?
How much money somebody got for a funeral?
Do they have life insurance?
Right. That's why. Have you ever had somebody in your family sick?
Yes.
Have you had anybody that you know that can't wipe themselves anymore, or just like in the past, right? Have you had somebody in your family that's struggling financially, don't have no money at all? No money at all, struggling financially.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, life insurance, rich people use life insurance. Everybody, I have a lot of millionaire friends, right? And all of them leverage their life insurance policy, all of them. Can't you imagine, how old are you?
38 today.
So imagine you being 21, right, and you start your own life insurance policy. Now you sitting on $100K to borrow from.
Yeah, but you were just saying how if they broke, how the hell can they, if they can't afford milk and cereal, money for the bus, how the hell they gonna get life insurance out?
So ain't nobody broke. We all got money.
Nah, there's some broke motherfuckers out
No, it's
here.
not.
Come
No,
on
it's
now.
not.
You see them
No,
everywhere.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
Do you think them guys that broke into your store had money?
Yes, everybody have money. Everybody.
Oh man.
Unless they sitting on the corner and ask for change, and I ain't want nobody. The person who broke in my store, they ain't got the tools to bust a hole in the
Okay,
wall.
have you seen
They
somebody
broke.
sitting on the corner begging for change?
Yes.
Then that's what I'm talking about. It's broke people out here.
We're not talking about them. They
We
in a
talking
different
about
class.
broke people.
No. Being broke and irresponsible is two different things.
No, exactly. But
No.
we're talking about broke
I'm
people.
not
that's
talking
all.
about poor people. Poor
But
and
I'm
broke.
asking about poor people. So what about that person who
I'm
can't
not talking about
afford
the
that
poor.
milk?
I'm not talking about them.
But I am. I'm
Well,
asking you a question.
no,
So what do? They need life insurance too, right? Yes.
I'm not talking about them.
But I'm asking you about those people.
Why would you ask about them?
What do you mean? This is a podcast.
Right. I'm not
These
about
are
to-
the questions.
Bro, they don't have nowhere to live. They can't afford life insurance.
Well, what? Right. So how
So
do
I'm
we
not.
help them?
That's not my audience. Help them get a job.
Who, me?
You, yes. That
The
could be your
juice
ministry.
man over here, the
They
gummy
could-
bear man, better help their
Tell
ass
them
get
to
a
sell
job.
juice and candy.
There you
I'm
go.
not talking about people that's living outside, that's living under a bridge. That's different. They don't have it. That's different, bro.
But they want it though. How can they get it?
They don't even want life. They don't even have money for cookies.
But they still need it, bro. They still a
They
human
need
just
it.
like me and you.
They're
still
human,
need it.
but okay, they passed away. They don't even know their family.
That's
Hey, man,
probably.
I'm-
But they know
now
their
we
life
talking-
insurance.
I'm gonna say this, man. And this is my opinion. Fuck that. 9 times out of 10, if your ass sleeping on the street, that was some shit that you done in your life.
Exactly.
Right.
Fuck your
You
shit
got a
up.
choice every day.
I agree with you.
That's
Or
honest.
their parents could have passed away. I know a lot of people that's homeless. Parents, mother and father passed away. You get what I'm saying? You know. So we don't know.
So your parents ain't teach you how to get a damn job.
They
and
don't
hustle?
know. What if they passed away when you was 12?
Okay, now maybe hopefully grandmother would have been there, auntie.
She gone.
It don't matter if nobody was there. You see the rest of the world moving and grooving. You sitting here under a bridge or on a bus stop. You asking for money because you know people have it. How did these people get it? Either they worked or created employment.
So
They not dumb.
So
You know
hear
what
me
I'm
out.
saying?
I
They
get
just
what you're
homeless.
saying, young. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about people that's living on
We
the
talking
bridge.
about everybody's out.
No, we not.
Who
Because
are we
they in
when
different
when
levels.
you say that? Who are we when you say
Me, well, I'm
you?
not. Yeah, I'm not.
There it
So
is.
let's focus on the ones I'm talking
Yes,
about,
sir.
right?
Let's go.
I'm talking about the ones that have a job, okay? I'm talking about the ones that's able to buy their weed. I'm talking about the ones that's able to buy that, what is it? It's a liquor out here, it's brown. It's not Hennessy, it's another one. It's
Douce,
not
bro.
Hennessy, Douce.
I had it yesterday.
Right. I'm talking about the ones who got the nice outfits on. I'm talking about the ones who's going on trips. I'm talking about the ones who got a 16 Pro Max, so they're not broke, bro. They have their priorities messed up.
For sure.
So their phone bill, one line, 180
Yeah.
for one line. Why do your 3-year-old need a 16 Pro Max? She 3. You get what I'm saying? So I'm talking about those. I'm not talking about nobody that's basically, they ain't even got a bed. They living in the shelter. It's different. No, not them, because I understand. If I had to pick between buying life insurance and a cup of water, I'm about a cup of water. You get what I'm saying? But I'm talking about the ones who have kids. You got 4 kids, and you gonna say life insurance is too high and it's only $20, but your insurance on your phone $20. Your car insurance. You get what I'm saying?
What race do you get the most clientele with?
Caucasians, Arab. Cause it's like they understand like me. It's sad, bro. Like I understand like how if I'm not here, my kids are already gonna be sad because daddy's not here. You get what I'm saying? So I can't have my kids sad and struggling. I can't. So I got policies. I got a policy I got when I first had my son, it was like $23 a month. There's no excuse. It's on auto pay. You get what I'm saying? My wife almost passed away last year. So I had policies like on her, like, you know, I got policies on my kids. I pay like $10 a month for my kids' policies. So what I'm going to do is imagine, why is it, do you got a car?
Yeah.
You got car insurance?
Yeah.
So why is it mandatory for car insurance but not life insurance?
Yeah, I give you that.
You get what I'm saying? Because think about how powerful life is, right? Mm-hmm. When my mother passed away, she didn't have a life insurance policy. And I love my mother. I love her. My mother had the money for the Newport 100s.
Sure.
For real, faithfully.
No.
She made a way for them
it.
cigarettes. You get what I love my mother. My mother was a blessing. You get what I'm saying? But she had the money for the Newport 100s. She had the money for her Coke 45. And I love my mother. I love her. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, people have money on what they want to have money for. You get what I'm saying?
But that's common sense that you can exploit the black community. That's what the European clothing line does. You know what I'm saying? And say, for instance, the European clothing line come out with a Gucci outfit. It's not for us, but they'll see the market grow up. Look at where it's going on at, you know, the geographic analytics. Like, okay, this shit selling in New York and Chicago and predominantly black communities. Now it's for us, not hike the price up. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with you that, you know, we are financially, make poor decisions financially, right? But we said something earlier, too, that we can't change the black community.
Right, so that's what I do. I lead by example. So say if I meet somebody on social media, so right now I'm being picky about who I'm around, picky and about who I talk to, right? Because I understand you don't know, but I'm going to share light and let you know what's best. And if you decide not to change your mindset, I'm gonna get away from you.
Got to.
That's it. I'm gonna get away from you.
You will be charging for your time.
I mean, no, man. I'll talk to you for 5 minutes.
This
It ain't gonna hurt.
For sure.
I'll talk to you for 5 minutes. And I feel like you ain't going nowhere, I ain't gonna talk to you no more. You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's like, at the end of the day, if everybody had life insurance, it wouldn't be no poor people. My grandmother passed away. Mother passed away. Uncles passed away. You know how much money it is in the community, bro? It's not like GoFundMe. Like, it's embarrassing. Imagine you see somebody on trips and now all of a sudden that kid's messed up. 5 kids, she ain't on life insurance policy. You done spent $8,000 on that, $8,000. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know why they fucked up. I know why they got to go for me. You spent it on the trip.
Right. So at the end of the day, that's what I'm telling you, bro. Those people, they have it. People will say life insurance is expensive. No, it's not. You can get your policy. You know what, Zodrey? Right now I'm going through a lot financially. Let's let me get something, bro. I got $15 a month. Now I see if life insurance was $400, $500. It's not. Everybody can get a policy. You got kids, right? Mm-hmm. How old are your kids?
13 and 16.
16. $8 a month for life insurance. So what you do is you pay that policy for them, right?
I got life insurance.
I'm just saying, no.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just saying, get the policy on your kids. Have their own policy by themselves that you own. Not your mama or your auntie. Because grown people, black people, they be like, I got a policy. My mama paying for it. Man, your mama got a $10,000 life insurance policy on you. You got 7 kids. You get what I'm saying? So you get the policy on your kids, $8 a month, whatever, $10 a month, right? When your kids turn 18, you say, look, this is what I want. This is the first bill I want you to have, not a cell phone bill. Now I'm about to give you this life insurance policy, put it in your name, you pay for that life insurance policy. You get what I'm saying? So like everybody got one.
But you can't really trust the average 18-year-old with. But I'm out still. Let me follow your story.
No, you can because they got, no. Your daddy.
Yeah.
You're pouring into them.
For sure.
So my son mindset is totally different from these regular kids because my son, I'm a living example. You get what I'm saying?
For sure.
And if you don't listen, that's up to you. You get what I'm saying? So if you feel like your son is immature or your daughter is immature at that age, don't give it to them. But my kids, they got me. So when your son standing in the mirror, he see you. So his mindset is not going to be like the average kid mindset that's on 113 or 79 because that daddy is in my mirror. You get what I'm saying? I see you. So my daddy told me, you know what I'm saying? He poured into me. So your kid is a different mindset. You get what I'm saying? Because you are the one that's pouring into them. So they're going to understand. But if not, guess what? You keep it on them. You get what I'm saying? Then when your kid get, I think the most expensive, you get one for like $25 a month. Imagine you get on your baby for $25 a month and your baby like 1, right? Now your baby 19 and like, Daddy, I want to get a car, right? You know what, baby? We going to borrow this money out of life insurance policy and go $3,000, $4,000 down payment. We ain't talking about death. Or you have an auntie that was sick and she couldn't work. Have you ever had a family member that was sick and couldn't work? Now all of a sudden she asking you, I can't even pay my bill. Well, if you had life insurance, you could have borrowed from the policy. You get what I'm saying? So we all have options. It's just that you have to plant the seed, and walk away and let God grow it. You get what I'm saying? So most definitely, bro, like your son, I ain't worried about your son. I'm not. So if you have a son and he won't work with me, I know for a fact, if Kevo got a son, most definitely, his son gonna be way more equipped because I didn't have a father that really poured into me when I was younger because I really ain't seen. I love my daddy. You get what I'm saying? My mother, I wasn't around him. You get what I'm saying? So it's like now my son, straight A's, 4.0, grade point average. You know what I'm saying? So his mindset is totally different. My daughter, the way my son talks, he talk way more proper than me because I had to worry about getting shot at. I couldn't even go to the corner store. So my son, all them kids, all they talk about is e-bikes. They talk about let's go fishing. Different group of kids. They ain't not standing on no corners because you going to jail if you are where I live. You get what I'm saying? So those kids are total different kids than the kids, my kids like city kids, which ain't nothing wrong with them, but I'm just saying like it's totally different because I'm going to do whatever it takes to point to my kids. If they choose to be different, that's on them.
With that being said, if y'all looking for anybody that has, if you need life insurance, I'm going to tell y'all how to find that person. Would you like to sit how you were sitting when the podcast first started?
Hold on. Cock it right quick.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
If you need a nigga with some life insurance, look at this cameraman. Get him. Get the angle. That's how you find somebody with life insurance right there. If a man is sitting like that, go holler at him.
So now my goal, I said today before I talk to you, my goal this month is I'm going to teach 20 people because I do credit repair too, right? I teach people about credit, right? I teach them like how to fix their credit on their own. So I have a bot, and the bot basically write the letters for the person. But I work on the mindset and the lifestyle on not messing your credit up. So if I log into my credit card right now, you're going to see what my limit is. You're going to see how much I owe. So maxing your credit cards is not smart. So I'm going to teach you the financial education that you didn't have. So my goal this month is to teach 20 people how to make $1,000 a month on top of having a job. So I'm going to help people start their own franchise, their own institution. So they're going to be able to help people fix their credit.
I know you ain't doing all this for free.
I mean, it's not expensive. It's less than a fair Jordans.
That's all I want to hear, cuz.
No, it ain't free. So, but at the end of the day, I'm going to give them their own staff. They're going to have their own staff. So they ain't got to worry about paying people. We're going to have the staff already. They're going to be able to teach, show business credit. They're going to be able to get I'm going to get them a relationship with different banks, lending institutions. So they're going to have.
You guaranteeing a lot of stuff.
And look at his legs, bro.
There you go.
He's good. He's solid, bro.
If you can really do this, how many people you said 20 people.
We have 20 people. My goal is to have to make 1,000.
If you can do this with one person,
yeah,
I can guarantee you will be a $5 million man.
Hell yeah.
I'm not saying you ain't got $5 million right now. I'm just saying this by the end of this year you will have $5 million. If you could take one person and do all that, I'm not doubting you at all.
It's gonna be hard because it's gonna take my business partner yesterday. She said, Zodrey, it's gonna take you 60 days to really train somebody because that mindset is different. So you have to break away from certain things. So me, I'm married, right? Mm-hmm. So I can't be out hanging out. I can't. If you say let's go out of town, I can't go out of town. Well, I'm bring my kids with me. You get what I'm saying? So my mindset is different. Like, right. I can't. So it's going to take like 60 days, but they're going to have to sacrifice. That means that I might have to have a meeting with them for an hour. That's boring. You get what I'm saying? So it's gonna take a lot of work, but most definitely I'm gonna give them a nice foundation, and I will most definitely have to make $1,000 a month on top of their job.
Right.
So a lot of people on social media be like, "Hey, I'm going to teach you how to make 20,000." Man, we're gonna start at 500. I can teach you how to make 10, but we're gonna start at like 500 or 1,000 and things like that. And then once I teach you, you could teach you. You could teach your sons. You get what I'm saying? So that's what my goal is. I say I'm going to teach 20 people how to make, but I'm going to let God send them to me. Because I'm not about to beg you to make no money. The product that I offer, people need it. They need money. They need their credit fixed. I just helped a guy. He has his own in another state. I helped him get funded for $100,000 yesterday. Because he needed trucks for his cannabis business. And I helped him get the $100,000. Yeah. It took me like 6 months to help him. So now it's on the popping with him.
You might as well just take that idea to MTV Jams and come out with a
MTV Jams.
reality
Right.
TV show. That sound like a reality
Man,
TV show. I'm
MTV
taking
Jams.
20 random motherfuckers finna change their life in 60 days.
Boy, it ain't easy because the mindset is different, bro.
And MTV would love it.
They may have to fast from like drinking. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But it costs.
Yeah, for sure.
And what good is it doing for you? What really is it doing for you? You know, your body is amazing, but guess what? When your organs start messing up and stuff like that,
Life insurance.
no, not
get the
that.
life
It's just that
insurance.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying like instead of you paying $40 for that bottle, I don't know how much it costs. How much do it cost? Honestly, how much a bottle of Hennessy costs?
Depends on the size.
Right, and it's another one that's like, so how much does it cost?
About $40.
Right, 40, right? Take that 20 and get a life insurance policy with it. Or sacrifice. You say, you know what? For a whole year, I'm not drinking at all. Right, for a whole year. I'm going to invest that $40.
I would probably kill somebody.
No, because you got God now. That's your drink.
I mean, God gon' shit.
He your drink.
might
You got to
kill
remember that.
somebody.
He your drink. And the Bible
Because
say,
everybody got their vices, though, bro.
right. But so that's why you're going to fast forward. I'm not saying give it up. 3 months. God, I'm going to drink you now. For 3 months.
Kevin
Right.
don't know God. That's why he laughing like
No,
that.
I mean,
man.
No.
This is a filthy animal you talking to. You talking about some God, bro. That shit. That
ain't
shit
crazy,
is
though.
obsolete in his mind, bro.
But I'm just saying, we just talking about in general. The
I
person we talking
understand,
to. You
but
know what I'm
Don't talk
saying?
to that man about no God, man.
So-
He's a filthy
See,
animal,
this
bro.
man gonna have losing viewers, supporters, all type of shit.
I'm the believer. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to
Zodrey the
him.
believer.
Talk to him.
Wait, whoever watching this, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, you could say, okay, forget it. I'm going to, instead of me drinking, I'm going to, my vice is going to be water for 3 months only. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to invest that $40 into something different. You know what I'm saying? I might invest it in making a new ingredient for your candy. You know what I'm saying? That's all, because he's doing good. You know what I'm saying? You're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm talking to the person that saying they ain't got the money for their own business, or they don't have the money for life insurance, they don't have the money to get their credit fixed. I'm telling them to give up something. You get what I'm saying? You can give up weed. I don't know how much weed costs. I know it's expensive. One of my boys told me he spent $1,200 a month on weed, $1,500 a month. So for 3 months, let's just no weed for 3 months and take that $1,000 and invest it in you. That's all I'm trying to say. You, God, water, grapes, it don't matter. Invest it in something else. You get what I'm saying? Because he's right. Everybody look at life different. I got friends that's Buddhist, Muslim, Catholic. So some people don't believe in God. As long as you ain't out here doing wrong to people, I'm fine with you. You see what I'm saying? I'm not worried about Kevo breaking in my house. I'm not worried about Kevo breaking in my store. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the way he look at God is different. But I see God through him, with his actions.
No.
So it don't matter.
He's just a good nigga, bro. He don't. This nigga is
Right.
This nigga just
He a good nigga. That's it,
Hold
bro.
on,
He
first of all,
don't got it.
He ain't bad. He's a good guy. His heart
He's
is
a
his heart is
great
amazing.
nigga. He's a
First of
great
all,
nigga,
I
but that
grew
ain't no
up in
God
church.
shit.
Right.
I grew up in church.
Man, this nigga's filthy.
Went to private school.
Now your name, Marshall Mathers. This dude is
Oh,
filthy,
man,
bro.
no.
He filthy.
He said,
He don't be. I swear to God, because the dude act like he don't know who God is, bro. Until it's a fucking moment You know what I'm saying?
It's
Or
okay,
he need
though.
him or some shit. Or I swear to God, bro, you don't be, bro.
It's fine though.
It's not,
It's okay.
bro.
Because
It's
Paul,
Nigga,
Paul was
I'm made in the image of God.
right. So
right.
So Paul fell off that horse, bro, and it's not your business. Remember I told you when you go to work, you
That
mind
is
your
my
business.
business. That's my brother. That's my brother,
no,
bro.
no,
That's
no,
my business, bro.
you
If I can help
playing-
lead
no,
him closer
he
to
called me
God,
a
I'm gonna do that.
filthy
That's
animal.
my business.
Hold on.
You are.
You ain't doing it with
So
the
hold on.
Filthy too, but I know God.
But hold on, no.
Hold on,
we
listen.
got 3 minutes. Hold on.
If we talking about niggas in the streets, for sure, that ain't my business. That's my fucking
It
brother.
ain't.
So that's my business.
So I got a question to ask you.
Yes, sir.
Do you have the power to grow seeds?
Do I have the power to do
The
what?
power to grow seeds.
I don't have the power to. Yeah, hell yeah.
How?
Yes,
You gonna give
bro.
me the sound
right
like
here,
you
right
make-
here.
no,
yes,
no, we
I'm
talking about
finna
plants.
plant a spiritual
about
seed.
plant- no, we talking
Don't
about
tell me
plants.
no, bro. I'm
talking
finna
about
plant a
plants.
spiritual seed,
I'm
bro.
not talking about
That's what
spiritual
I'm doing.
seed. Right,
You
right.
said a seed.
Right, but it's
What
still
type of seed you
Okay,
asking for?
spiritual seed, right?
What type of seed you need?
Okay, we can do
What-
spiritual, right? Spiritual, right?
I can plant that.
Okay, you can plant it, but it's not your responsibility to grow it.
It's not my responsibility to what?
To grow the seed.
Yes, it is.
How?
If I plant that seed,
And somebody else,
I
you gon-
feed that seed.
and you gonna make
just
him-
like if you
you
plant
gonna
a
make it
regular
grow in
seed.
him.
Hold on, just like if you plant a regular seed, you water that seed. You make sure that motherfucker gets sun, whatever it needs, so that
So where
that
the sun
seed
coming from?
turns
You?
into whatever it needs to turn into.
Or where the sun come from? You?
Come on, man. You know
It-
what?
yes or no? No, hold on.
That's a
Answer the
rhetorical
question. Yes or no? It come from you.
But I'm gonna put that
No,
seed.
no, no. See, I
Watch
wanna
this.
answer.
Watch this. No, but I'm gonna put that
Okay.
seed where I know that sun gonna shine.
Right, here we go.
Come on,
there
man.
you go.
Stop playing.
So you're doing a good job.
Thank you.
So when you plant the seed,
Mm-hmm.
spiritual seed in him, he's gonna make sure it grow.
I ain't doubting that
That's
at
all
all.
I'm saying.
See,
For
hold on,
sure.
the last
For
2
sure.
minutes and 40-something seconds, we
Well,
ain't
we
gonna
done
just
got
sitting up
deep.
here talking about some, oh, this nigga worshiping the devil.
No,
We
we
didn't
not.
say
We
that,
not.
bro.
Nah, hell
No.
no.
Said
This
you was
was
a
not
filthy
gonna
animal,
happen.
bro.
Hey, let me tell you something real quick. I'm more into the law of attraction.
Right.
The law of the land.
Right.
Which is basically borderline with the God. I mean, it is a God. Now, you got people who believe in 14 different gods. Zeus, all them other people. I'm not believing in that. I believe in just one God. It may be a black God, a white one. I don't know.
Right.
But the King James Version of the Bible tells you that God had hair, wool, and bronze. So they say that was a black man. To me, it could have been Muslim or even Hispanic. What I'm saying is this. I am not no satanic worshiper.
I know you not, because I
Man,
wouldn't be in
crazy
here right
as
now.
hell. Nigga, I just know that your average Christian, and we only got 1 minute, your average Christian will, please, Lord, do this for me. I don't think it happens that way. You have faith without works is dead. So, boom,
What
get
he
your
just say?
ass up and work.
Hold on. What'd you just say again?
Faith without works is dead. So
God
you
in him, bro.
stop playing with me.
He's
That's
inside
cool,
of him.
bro. But he be you don't know the conversations we have.
It's okay
bro.
though,
This
but
man,
he got his word
he act
inside
like
of
he
him.
don't know.
He
All I
just
said
he
is
just
he
spoke
act
a
like he
scripture,
don't
bro.
know. He act like he don't know who God.
No,
That's
you
what I
think
said.
you think that.
I didn't say that.
That's
I
his
said the man
perspective.
act
Yeah.
like it.
That's his perspective.
Right.
What? Because when
So
I
he
bring
gotta
it up,
change his mind.
y'all won, bro.
He just
You don't even
quoted a
be-
scripture, bro.
That's fine, bro.
Yeah, he alright.
I can quote shit, and I ain't.
Nigga, I live it.
Yeah.
I live that shit.
He
Faith
basically
without
saying
works,
you can't
see
be
that
like
all the
God.
time.
Help me make this cup, right? And I sit there. He basically saying that once you ask God for something,
Man,
you have to apply action
Yes,
with
sir.
it. That's
Yes,
fine.
sir, Zodrey. The podcast is over with. This
rather
nigga's
kiss me
filthy.
out.
I like the
And on
I
that
like
note,
that.
this
That shit
motherfucker
like
is
that.
filthy, man. He filthy,
High class
bro.
individuals.
Yes, sir.
Rich kid, Kevo, Q Frankie.
Yeah, fucking Q Frankie. We got Zodrey in the building,
Zodrey
man.
Hold on,
It was a pleasure, brother. Come on, man.
Hold
Do
on.
that.
That-
That's how you find that nigga.
We
Life
got hit
insurance.
ass the engineer hitter. Let's
Yeah.
go. High class individual. Let's go.